Mic, test. Let's spam some more words. Another word. I can't think of any more words. Crap, help me, please. Oh god, I don't know any other words. Yeah, it seems to work. Hello, I am back from the dead channels. One of the deadest channels since.
One of the people behind them actually collaborates with me at times, although he doesn't do it.
Yeah, okay, whatever. uh, been gone for a while, and with a while I mean maybe like about a month. So yeah, as you've seen from the title, fleet construction, yay! Fun times, yay! Um, Now, a little thing that I've just set up. I had, in fact, this fleet I'm going to create is based on a little idea I drew up in my notes while I was in school, and we had breaks. I had time, so I decided why not use my non-existent arts to make something. So here we go. If you can see the camera, it's the place square with the white thing. You can see my finger now. Hooray! Um, Basically, what we're gonna have is destroyers and submarines. We're gonna have basically why this, because scouting, yay, a thing which exists, a very important thing which exists. Then we have the main fleet, which is comprised, in this case on my picture, it's got destroyers, cruisers, um,
Hold on, is this gonna turn it into a face reveal?
haha, very funny. And two hybrids in my place. When I was drawing this, I was fanatical about hybrids. I was like number one fan of hybrids. So hybrids were involved in this drawing. But otherwise, yeah, not really anything else to mention except for the dots here are all aircraft. So these weird line dots and these dots here, these dots that look like droplets and these normal dots, they are all just bombers and fighters sprinkled around in the drawing. So
Well, my plan is not too many pre-planned. All I really have is that I am not going to be using. Well, no, the only design I'll have already is the battle cruiser with my Deku.
um yeah, I actually already have my actually wait, let me quickly save my. What we're currently going to do today is the destroyer, or what I like to call the light destroyer, because I've got two destroyers because I'm stupid. Basically, one is scroll time. So if I could get to the ship right now, because I can't find it, because I've got so many ships. Yeah, here. So this is what I was spending most of my time working on while I was doing stuff not on YouTube. I was partaking in a competition, and
You made a riverboat, if I remember correctly.
yes, this is a heavy destroyer. That was exactly what I put as the riverboat submission. A heavy destroyer as a riverboat submission. I regret nothing. um, it was originally based on Atlanta and was supposed to have like weird guns. Like there would have been a gun place here and another gun place around about here, where the AA is now. No, it would have been like Atlanta-esque. This here is the torpedo reloading system. Basically, there's an elevator that goes from here all the way up to this part of the loading system, and then gets the torpedo loading tube loading hatches open, and then they just load in the torpedoes, and then they close the hatches. Then high pressure air comes roaring into the tubes and then push out the torpedoes like it always works. That's the normal part. And yeah, that's basically how it works. And it's got I added some very neat details like putting the boilers directly under the chimneys because accuracy is important, very important. So yeah.
My vessels, for the most part, aren't going to be as detailed.
Yeah. And yeah, I went a bit overboard with these thermal tiles. I think they are. I don't really know their names. They look good, and I hope that they will make me win the competition because it looks good. It just screams American destroyer-esque kind of thing. As soon as I see those tiles, I always think, "Ooh, it's American," which it is not. So yeah.
Me, mine's really an all centerline torpedo design.
Yeah, I personally think you can do whatever you want, centerline or not. It's fine with me, but like,
And just with my destroyer class, when I actually get onto Naval Art and start my own stream,
yes, if you were to start your own stream, yeah.
I am not actually going to start on the destroyer like you are.
Why?
I'm going to start capital ships first, and then the destroyers.
You know what I'm going. You know what I will do? I will make destroyers. I've already got my heavy destroyer, which is theoretically a scout cruiser, but I'm gonna call it heavy destroyer. Shut up! Let me do my thing. I want to call it a heavy destroyer. And then I'm going to make a submarine, and that's going to be then the scouting out of the way. They are all made purely for scouting purposes. That's why I'm going to continue on them first because, scouting, knowledge is power. That ever heard of that? And scouting ships give you the power of knowledge.
Then is actually start on a light cruiser to begin with.
Okay, I heard capital ship, and when I hear of a capital ship, I hear battleships, heavy cruisers, battle cruisers,
Because I'm just
pocket battleships if you're really in a treaty which is very shitty. I'm not going to name any names here. First I what? But anyways, yeah. When I think of capital ships, I do not think of things like cruisers.
I can say this, at least we don't have any treaties to comply with.
Oh, well, you will have something to comply with because I will make sure you will not get away scot-free. Don't worry, it is not a treaty on limiting how much tonnage you will displace. That is, well, as long as you stay in the bounds of reality and don't make your destroyer as big as the Yamato and your Yamato as big as 5 Yamatos, well, then we should be on the good side. But as soon as you start, going a bit on the weird and wacky world of taking things to extremes, believe me, I will have quite a chat behind the scenes about that. Okay? So please,
Okay.
do not take it overboard.
I won't be taking it overboard, at least not yet.
Okay, I am very worried, but yeah, sure. At least something. That's always what you have to accept with Silent. At least something.
At least you don't have to talk about going against a 100-gun broadside battleship.
Oh yes, one of the rules is going to be that your gun positioning has to be realistic. You are not going to put your guns directly next to the edge of the hole, which is forbidden. We will put a what is a healthy and sensible amount of distance between a um I think a healthy amount of distance between, the edge of the hole and the gun barbette is going to be. Wait, patience. I'm gonna quickly do this and that and this and that, and then I'm gonna go and say, I'll give it 3. It has to be 3, 3 units.
Rick,
What?
serious? Are you serious? Wait,
Yep.
no, serious flag. Serious.
That fits perfect. It's barely, but it fits. It has so the middle of the barbette has to be 3 blocks from the edge. So 3 units from the edge. I suggest you come and look at my stream right now.
I am actually looking at your live stream. I've been watching the live stream.
Ooh.
I'm pointing at the
Main guns. It only goes for main guns. Secondary guns which do not have a barbette or are not considered not deck guns. That was very confusing. Okay, so guns which are deck guns, there is not really a limit to them. But I will put this out there. If I find out that it is not a deck gun, Silent will have hell to pay for if he puts one of those not deck guns on the side of the hole. But anyways,
what do you mean not guns?
this what you're looking at right here, the 105s are theoretically deck guns. They don't have a elevator for loading. They normally have the shells and some kind of storage.
No, I use a loophole now because your 155s don't have an elevator. None of your guns do.
But historically they do. So oh, and by the way, I mentioned this. We are going off historical precedents. Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Mogami had 155s which had an elevator. All the other big guns had elevators, so no. Don't think I didn't think of that loophole. Don't think I didn't think of that one. Believe me, I did. That's why I can use these 105s on the side as unprecedented as I want. But yeah, 3 units. If you have a gun with, a ammo rack and, elevator, which reaches down to the bottom of the hole, 3 units distance from the side of the hole. That makes it realistic. And it's the middle, just to sort of balance it out. Ooh, no, actually no. No. From the edge of the barbette. Oh god, that would have been a big loophole otherwise for Silent. You imagine 3 units from the middle and Silent could literally put a 457 3 units on the hill. That would be hell. He could beat that one so easily. That's the problem. People always try to find loopholes. It's just the way humans work. Like, look at this. This is not. No, we would have to keep it 3. Actually, that's quite. Should we just say we put it a healthy amount, or we put it away a healthy amount for the middle guns? So if you're saying those are the main guns on a main gun line, then you have to put them a healthy space away from the edge of the hole. Okay, that's what we're gonna say.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Okay.
see what is healthy or not, because I know what is healthy or not. Because this is
Right,
very
I'm just
distant.
launching into Naval Art now. I've got everything else ready for ready for my side starting,
Yeah.
except except for a drink and letting the others in the house know I'm about to stream.
Okay. And yes, so that is what we are planning to do.
Oh, and once we're done with the fleet, we're going to be putting the as much of the fleet as we can into one battle together against each other.
You know, I can conceptualize a file of ships you can fight against, and you will also have to conceptualize a file of ships I can fight against.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll
I
have
feel
to.
sorry for you, by the way.
Any professional coders that could help me?
No, I will help you with the files. Don't worry, I will help you with the files. Don't worry. First of all, I made a grave mistake by putting those two there.
But yeah, the only reason why my Stormbound destroyers that I made yesterday isn't going to be included in the fleet challenge thing is because it doesn't follow the naming convention of naming my destroyers after birds.
And also because your guns are so close to the edge, it's like, it's unhealthy amount of close to the edge. Like, have you seen how close your guns go to the edge?
Yes, now would you excuse me, I just need to do the final preps and then start my side. So
Yeah.
I'll go get a drink.
Yeah. Yep. Silent will be joining us later. For now, you have me. Yeah. Anyways, a little bit about my ship. It's got I think I'll let the stats tell you the story for themselves. 130mm guns. It's the version 4. Yep, you're reading this right. Dissolving powder casings. Yep. Now let's go down. Yep, it's auto loader. And it has 2 seconds reload time. It does 2000 damage. And what you cannot see, what I know, however, is that the main damage is, I think, 800. No, 8,000, or was it 5,000? I can't exactly remember. AA damage is through the roof, but
what are you talking
who cares? I'm currently talking about my own ship because, you know, you were gone and I had to somehow entertain my viewers. Yes,
well,
so those are very
one thing we found out is over 10 seconds, your ship can do more damage than me, but in just 5 seconds, mine can do more damage.
Oh, he's also talking about the ship that is not going to be put into the actual competition.
Yes, the Stormbounds are out
of the competition because they're just basically not allowed.
The
because
Stormbounds are out of bounds for this challenge.
Because the edge of the barbette was just so close to the edge of the hull.
Hold on. I just need to start. 3, 2, 1. Hello, viewers. Silent Service here, back with another live stream.
You sound choked.
So, today we are going to be doing a fleet building challenge, which, no, this destroyer that you currently see here is not going to be involved in the challenge.
Yes, because obvious reasons. Yeah,
but
carry on.
We're only both coming into this challenge with one pre-built ship.
Yes.
In my case, it's my Deku's, which I will go back and do some edits to in a later part of this series.
Yeah.
And for OP, what was it you were keeping of yours?
It was the Super Destroyer,
The riverboat, basically.
Yeah,
what you
Erlangen.
the riverboat.
It sounds so weird. I was like, Erlangen and like Earl Grey tea, you know, like you know, that tea, that tea type that we know exists.
Well, my viewers, the Stormbound here is not going to be involved in the challenge. Instead, I'm and I'm actually going to be starting on a light cruiser today,
Hurrah.
which
It's going to be
I-
very detailed and you will put a lot of effort into it, right? Oh yeah, and by the way, and by the way, this is going to be very important. You will have to have at least 2 masts and try rigging.
what the
It shouldn't be too hard though. So I can guide you on the way if you need help. Don't worry, it's not.
I refuse. The
Okay,
mast.
no, only masts, no rigging. You have to.
Okay.
You have to mast. Either it's mast or nothing. No.
Now, viewers,
Because
I'm just thinking whether or not I should use my own hull I built here that was originally for a light cruiser, which then I tried to make a carrier version of and failed miserably.
you are supposed to make your own hull here. That's the whole point of this whole entire thing. You're supposed to make your own hull.
Yeah, I'll use my own hull then here.
That's what I've done. This is my own hull. The only thing which is theoretically not mine is the semi-shape. It is based off the Fletcher. Even though I doubt you will notice it that much. I mean, it doesn't look like the Fletcher that much.
But with my hull here, there is one major one major thing with it I need to resolve, or else.
Or else you will get your pants kicked. I mean, you know, the thing that we will, you will eat shots like you will eat spaghetti. I don't know where I got that reference from, but who cares? Who cares?
You know what? No, I'm just gonna leave it a flat back.
Oh, that was what you were trying to. Oh. Well.
Okay,
A
viewers,
British
what you
mimicking
see-
a British cruiser in World Warships. Classy. What? Yeah.
What you've just seen me do here, viewers, is just me resolving a minor mistake I made when I originally built this thing, in that I put the propeller shafts on the wrong way round.
Oh, and by the way, to all the people who are watching, I stream and Silent stream, so to those who are on my stream, watch his stream, and to those who are on his stream, watch my stream, because I give the context of the whole thing. So if you want to understand how the whole thing is going off, you will have to watch my stream. Have fun. It's the only like the first few seconds of the video, so you should be fine. It shouldn't be that long. You can skip the rest if you want to. Shameless plugins, let's go.
Oi,
What?
this isn't a War Thunder video, so you can't do the Seamus plugin, sorry.
Well, they will have to watch my stream to understand the whole competition thing, won't they?
True, but Seamus plugins is for War Thunder videos only.
Yes, and it's only for you because you do it. He is the guy who will literally shamelessly plug in his channel at any given second for any given reason. Shameless honesty. Yeah. Anyways, yes, I am being lazy and putting a Fletcher funnel on this thing. Why not? Who cares? It's just,
Okay, so,
it's just a funnel.
superstructure-wise,
It's just funnel, okay? Actually, second thought, scrap that. Can't put this funnel there.
superstructure-wise, on this thing, don't please don't shout at me in the comments of, "Oh, that's the battle cruiser superstructure. You can't use that on a light cruiser."
Okay, okay, I want to see this. Okay, I am calling out the shots here. I am very, very, very sussing right now what the
I'll
hell's
share on
going.
Discord. I'll share on Discord.
I am very not amused.
This is
I am very worried.
this is definitely an allowed thing to do
And I'll
with
stream too.
using a battle cruiser superstructure.
That is
on a-
not even a battle cruiser superstructure. That is a.
It's the N3 design.
It's a Nelson superstructure. I'm gonna just call it out here. It's a Nelson superstructure for those.
No, N3 was the design just before Nelson was.
Fine, then it's a N3, but it's still based on like a design of a
It's the Queen Anne's match.
design of
You know
you
what?
know.
No.
Make your own superstructure, goddammit.
That's the
It's not that hard. Look, I put even more effort into my superstructures than you put into your whole ship. and I'm
Hold
not
on a sec.
and I'm not shitting around here. Look at this. There is wait, I'm not finished with this. Whoops, I
Hold
forgot.
on a sec. Yeah, I could use the bridge I used on Deku and is used on a lot of the missile cruisers of
I have
modern
not
day US Navy.
finished my superstructure. How dare I? How dare I?
Now, main guns are going to consist of guns that I absolutely hate the look of, but
Work
work
well.
perfectly in the role that I want them to be used in. So I've just got to find them. Yeah, it's
See, that's the thing. You always seem to
No,
hate them,
it's
but you
not
have
like
to get them.
one.
That's always the problem. It's
You know
always
what?
the
I'll
ones you
use
hate that you have to use.
I'll use your variation of them if they're here. Yeah, I'll use your variation of the particular guns. Basically, I'm making a anti-aircraft cruiser.
Wow. Look at this. This guy is not just lazy, but he's literally slaps on the Aegis, pre-made Aegis superstructure, and then goes on to create an Atlanta. This is not even a destroyer anymore.
It's not a destroyer. It's a. I've said I'm starting on the light cruiser.
Jesus, this is not fine.
But okay, okay,
Oh,
AA,
God.
okay, AA cruiser then.
Yeah. Even then, it's still overpowered. it's just so overpowered. If I can say so. If I may
Yeah.
say so, it's just so overpowered.
Yes. I do remember you being the one who made these guns. And this-
Not just that. The amount of guns you are placing here is just insane. Like, not even I would go to such lengths as to put that many guns on a ship.
And if I remember correctly, you actually made these things before you actually considered you were possibly going overboard with your gun designs and.
Yes, that is true. But you
Hold
know,
on a
I've
second.
changed. I've learnt my ways.
Hold on a second. If I expand the length, no, not the length. If I expand the height.
Oh, and this by the way, viewers, this is the target calculation system. It's basically showing you how the target is compared to your position. So these, I'm gonna quickly paint them white so it is kind of obvious, but these are your target ships, and basically they're going to, like, when I've finished placing all of them, wait. So basically this is gonna be like, it's gonna turn something like this, and your ship is going to, for example, be angled like this, or there is another target which is angled like this, and let's
Okay, and then-
assume that it is coming here, so let's say it's coming roughly about here. So that ship is theoretically near the broadside while these ships are facing off front, you know. These are two separate indicators, by the way. One is for the torpedoes and one is for the guns. Why did I do this? Why did I go through to make such unnecessary things which theoretically shouldn't be even used? Well, because I thought it was fun. And because I think it's fun, I will do it. I think. I don't
Okay,
know.
and then
Lower this a bit. We're gonna go 8.25. Now let's make it higher, 8.4. That should do it. And then let's go wee. And then let's go paint them white. Yes, this looks actually quite good. This looks good. This looks good. And one is for the torpedoes and one's for, you know, the guns. I will mess around with this later on, but for now it works. It does its job. It's good.
what the
Oh yes, and this is
thing is, wait, hold on a second. If I
and
do that,
to my
No,
point of
exactly.
saying that I put more effort into my superstructure than he puts into his ship. Look at this, okay? There is a plotting room. There's a table with a map. Sure, I haven't filled in all the countries and stuff yet, but that will come. I've got telescope, these binocular viewing things, engine room telegraph, the compass, a few voice pipes leading down into the engine room and combat rooms, you know, the compass on the on the rudder wheel. Why not? Because you are in control of a ship, and you know, compass and wheel together, that should be relatively good, shouldn't it? Also, here we have the navigational semi-lights. They're not really lights yet, and I don't feel like working my ass off just to make those lights work.
okay, so
Yeah, and that's
the
really
central.
most of the bridge done. So
Alright, so for this central part of the hull here, I'm
I'm
gonna
going
have
to
to.
do. You know, we're literally talking into each other. We're like trying to
Yeah.
counter the other by saying, "I got this and that." Oh, I've got this and that. Time to get
Some were destroyed in
copyrighted.
battle,
Oh, well,
others weren't
no
completed.
copyright
Time to
claim.
get
Any
copyrighted.
Some are laid up and can only dream
Time
about
to-
battles.
copyright.
But now they're getting a new lease of life.
Please, I can't afford a copyright claim.
Anyways, carrying on. Oh, and that was,
If
by the
you
way.
want-
Yeah, what?
If you want to put on music, just put on Deadlight by another failed project. It just then means that I actually still would not really be as affected by the copyright claim.
Why?
I'm a member of the band that released that song,
Oh, okay.
and I own the copyright.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to play that one. Just to make you broke.
I won't even make money off it till I get a PayPal account and link it up to my Root Note account. Root Note's
Number
the
22
official
radar.
radar.
Japanese number 22. Basically, this whole superstructure is totally based off the Harugumo in World of Warships. It's the, you know, Yuguma, the Brut gun, the machine gun boat, gunboat, boat. It's a boat. That's all you need to know. And this has boat too. Now we're gonna need a lot of rangefinders. We're gonna need
Right.
Mark 51 directors, even though they theoretically do not belong on here. Who cares? they're going on here.
Considering previous ways I've done things like this,
Okay.
I think this is a bit of a better design than what I normally come up with in terms of superstructure wise.
Okay.
This is only just me comparing it against other superstructure designs I've had though.
Okay. Type 0 directors. Truly 0. Yeah. Not funny at all. I know. I am not funny. Thank you for telling me that. Now go hurt some other person's feelings. Bye. Anyway, so we've got
Then
rangefinders. Dun dun dun. And then we're gonna make more rangefinders. Dun
Are
dun
you doing-
dun.
are you doing that as a bit of a because I don't use rangefinders? It's a dun dun dun. Is something horrible is going on?
What? No, I just did it because I found it funny to do it. Okay. That's why I did it. I did it because I found it funny. I think. I don't really know. And to be honest, I don't really care.
Okay, viewers, so this area I'm building off
Bam.
here is
2
actually
rangefinders.
gonna be a mixed AA.
Oh god.
It's
These
gonna be a mix of an
range.
AA platform and where the funnels are.
These rangefinders are too big.
Or,
These
well-
rangefinders are way too big. Okay, they are too big. But who cares? Because they fit.
Well, my viewers, when I say funnels, I mean just one funnel and then funnels are merged in with each other because naval are
Voice pipes.
logic.
Voice pipes. We need a lot of voice pipes. Actually, let's move that Mark 51 director here. Bam. Oh, and it would take it there. Bravo.
And then to engines.
And now we shall. I don't know if I can go around in first person mode while this, but who cares? I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. As long as it doesn't cry about it, I should be fine. I think. Now that's the problem. I always think I don't know. And everybody knows what I say. Knowledge is power. Because that's what it is, basically. Scalings. Bam. Done. Nice and scaled. Somewhat works. Who cares? It's in the middle. Middle. Make this smaller. Make this smaller. The only good thing I can know about my ship right now is that it's going to look way better than Silent Ship. That's like the only comfort I have in making my ships.
Yes. Yes. Laugh all you want.
Well, you could change that, you know. You could put more effort into your ship. It's just an advice.
Laugh all you want, at least my ships are combat effective.
You know, mines are also relatively combat effective, and often time to time they start spanking your ships. You know, really hard. They start slapping your ships' HP pools.
My ships at least are able to put up a fight.
Mine too. They're just more agile than yours. I mean, I'm literally creating a destroyer which has like what, 41 knot speed. Good luck trying to hit it.
Oh god. What, like Shimakaze's? Nah. speed.
Like, look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, everybody, look at this. We are accelerating from 36 knots to 37 knots to 38 to 30 plus 9. 40, see, 40. We're on 40. Now we're on 48. Now we're on something more. Now we're on even more. 41, 41.42. Okay, we're reaching 42. Somewhat inconsistent, but who cares? It's fast. See? We're reaching a full speed of
Please
41,
note, viewers,
42.
those 2 funnels I put in there is not going to be the only power production this ship has.
Suddenly it's like, yeah, it's gonna be totally the only one of power production we've got.
No, there's going to be a nuclear reactor put in somewhere.
Jesus, more cheating now.
Hold on a second. I actually need to sort out armor scheme.
You know that the whole thing is that you're not really supposed to cheat. I mean, whatever. Who cares?
And I need to go back to the 50 and re-armor those 2 bits there. And
Telescope
the
3,
guns,
telescope 2. I mean, they're all just telescopes, aren't they now?
superstructure parts, or a bit of it at least.
Vents made to vent frustration. Classic. And to vent the hot gases when you are nuked and obliterated by a ship which is better than the Envy class. I'm looking at you, Silent.
OP,
Yeah.
I will follow the rule of keep any non-deck guns within 3 blocks away from the edge of the ship.
No.
I'll keep to that rule if you do not make the more powerful Envy class within this challenge.
We're literally supposed to make the best ships with rules, okay?
Yes, but we got to at least give the other person a chance.
Yeah.
This is more aimed towards you.
I mean though, to be honest, I won't make it better than the Envy class. Okay? I promise I won't make it better than the Envy class. I won't upgrade the Envy class. Okay? Let's say I won't upgrade the Envy class, okay?
Okay. Don't worry though, next challenge we have a battleship and there's no limitations, then you can do that.
Well, I'm currently working on a destroyer.
I know, but it's like... as in like, not within this fleet building challenge, but...
I'm okay. We're gonna, okay? All viewers, you are watching this, you are all witnesses to this, okay? I promise I will not upgrade the Envy class.
Okay.
Cool.
We have witnesses to this now, so if you do upgrade the Envy class, good luck. Good luck trying to get away with, oh, but I never said I'd never upgrade the Envy class.
I won't say, I won't need to say I upgraded the Envy class.
Right. I actually think I could expand this AA platform further.
Yeah.
I actually made this hull quite a bit too long. Yeah. Here goes me editing another one of my hulls, making it smaller. Well, found with now that I've properly sorted out these propellers, I can actually just remove the not accidental, but the parts I did to originally make the transmission shafts go lower. What are you laughing at?
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing in my chat.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing, nothing. Everything's fine.
What's going on that's making you laugh so much?
Nothing. That was just something funny that happened.
Did you mispaint something?
No, 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 no. No, no, that's not the thing.
Hold on a second.
Ooh, why is that behind that though? Shouldn't that be ahead? Like by a little bit more than what it is.
Okay, rudders are in place, and I'm only going to move the port side propellers
These
to
black. All the rangefinders and no, all the
their
binoculars
new
so
placements.
are going to be painted. Actually, 33 should be the good color tone. It's dark. It's dark, to say the least. It's very dark and ominous, just like me. Yeah.
Okay.
Color D's dark.
Now we're going to the job I hate the most on these builds of mine.
Rigging,
Placing the propellers.
bruh. Like that theoretically should be the least of your problems. Like
I'm
really.
not doing any rigging.
Yeah, I know. We agreed to that already. Like we agreed on that. Like already. Everybody who wants to see it, that we agreed to it. Watch my stream. I literally said it.
Hold on a second. I think I'm gonna have to move this a little more forward.
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down.
A little more forward.
Let's create some
Question.
spotlights. Yes?
In Naval Art, does the propeller hitbox being within the hull affect how the propellers work?
Yes. You will have to drag it. You have to drag it further out, or you have to make the thing smaller.
I'm gonna have to move my propeller transmission shafts.
What I'm currently looking at, I do not like.
What?
How you've placed the whole thing, how the whole thing looks, works, and does is just horrible for my eyes, to say the least.
That's at placement 8, and then
What I don't get is why the British spotlight suddenly has like German flag under it. That makes no sense. It's not British. I mean, it's not German. It's British. It literally says it.
are you Germans taking over our spotlights now?
I look at this. This is also being said as British, but it's putting on the German flags. I'm calling this out.
I think it's just the mod creator.
It could be, could be, could be, could be, could be. We're gonna get rid of this spotlight and this spotlight. We're gonna put forwards. We're gonna put it here. Now, why do I put it here? Because theoretically, it's actually quite stupid to put it there. Who cares? It's there now. It's gonna create light. It's gonna light up the deck. No, actually, second thought, no.
Negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're going to make a small.
And
We're
then
gonna make
this
a
one.
small. No, no,
Next.
no, 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 no.
5.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Wait, no. 0.
Bam.
Next.
Paint this in the normal color, and then let's paste it onto
No.
the other side, and then we have two, well, awkwardly positioned searchlights, but works. It works.
Right, and then mirror, mirror.
How's your ship?
Propellers.
How's your ship going right now?
I've had to readjust the angle of the propeller transmission shafts.
Thought so. And that's what
It's
happens when you don't pay enough attention to making your ship.
It's annoying.
Well,
I
I'm
am-
stating the facts. You should pay attention when you're making your ship, because the ship is going to be part of your fleet, and the fleet is the thing that's going to keep your nation alive. When there are other water nations running around you in circles, conquering everything they got, and this is definitely not a reference to Great Britain. This totally is a
How?
reference to Great Britain. Okay, so we've got two searchlights, two very neat little searchlights attached. We've got rangefinders here. Compass. We need a compass to show the
Okay.
person who's reading it where the hell he is. Because if he doesn't know, well, that will be stupid.
Now,
Bam. Then, yeah.
re-grab the 130 guns.
Bam.
Oh no. Then re-grab the 130
Bam.
gun.
And
Have it angled to the direction it's supposed to be. One.
this is for the gun. These two voice pipes are for the gunnery. So like, this is where they will shout for the gunnery,
Or
or the people and the guns to shoot
5,
their guns, because they're supposed to shoot their guns,
6.
because that's what they're made to do. Shoot their guns. 62.5. Bam. Set.
Okay. 0. With the stern here, viewers, on my stream, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a bit of like a Wyoming setup with superimposed, and then further back another superimposed setup, which would be good for broadsiding and also for anti-aircraft.
What you mean? What you're making your armor paper thin?
No.
Thank God for
Well-
that. If you had, I would have had fun obliterating your citadel with my HE.
Well- I haven't got a full armor layout yet. I'm still
Working on that. Yeah. Take your time. Doesn't matter. You don't need to get it out straight away, you know. We've got time. I think. 0.2 and 0.2.
okay. So
Then we have to line it up.
the full superimposed. Then,
Notice it's
so
too small. Make it bigger. And then we have to make this smaller. And then we're gonna
That's on
Plot
the
this right
forward
in.
guns.
And then we're going to paint this black. We are painting this thing black. Bam. Black. Actually, now let's make this 3. No, 4.
Okay.
Okay, too big. 3, 5. 3, 5.
Slightly behind that, I'd say there. I'd start with the
3,
last
5.
bit of the 4 superimposed.
Paint it
The last
white.
4 superimposed layouts.
Then we put this on top and go. Bam. 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 Details are always important. Making your ship look aesthetically good is very good. Bam. And boom.
But yeah, viewers, as you can see now, this is what I mean by the superimposed layout that's seen on Wyoming. Well, it's similar to it, but just involving more turrets.
Okay, viewers of my stream, do not look at his stream because that is
I haven't got in the like barbette like.
Firstly, can I say where the hell will you put your rudder? As far as I remember, those guns
My
had.
rudders are there.
You know, we're supposed to make our ships semi-realistic. Like, if they were to be built in reality, that they could be built in reality.
Okay.
Yeah, and I definitely cannot see your ship being built in reality if your rudder is put right in your shaft.
Yeah. So what?
Is that realistic to you?
For me, it's just having a design that actually works.
In real life, does it work?
In theory, it should do with its intended role as anti-aircraft.
I don't think the rudder would work. That's what I'm going to say.
Rudder, I agree with you there, realistically, but it works in the game, so it works. But
Okay, so can I make a better envy because apparently that works, so it works, so I can use it, huh? By your logic, I can use it.
But by what you mentioned earlier, you actually can't do that.
Well, I can't upgrade my envy, that is true.
Oh yeah. Damn, we didn't put the loophole of new engine.
If you look into my stream and look into chat, look
Hold
at it.
on a second,
Look at it. Take a good long look at it.
hold on a second. Viewers, you're about to get another plug of his channel or my channel. You. Have you viewers seen what he's done?
What? It was literally thought out like that. It's not my fault when you can't see loopholes.
And then this small area here is going to have more Bofors guns, just go and collect them.
Yes, let's use this boat as rangefinder. This boat is the new rangefinder.
Please, please take notice, viewers, with my vessel here, that this is only an anti-aircraft cruiser, not
Excuses.
intended to. This is basically like the Atlanta. It's intended for anti-aircraft / destroyer leader, meant to go against destroyers, not meant to go against other like cruisers.
And heavy destroyers, which it may encounter.
Heavy destroyers, other than I think it could hold itself against a heavy destroyer, considering the number of guns.
Do you think so? If the guns it's going against are, better than its guns? I'm just saying,
Hold on. Hold on a second. Once you're done with... Hold on a second. I am just going to check something once I've moved that bit.
I may or may not have added some little additions to my Erlangen, and may or may not have modded my 105s into my favor. May or may not.
Well, I have very great guns that have a very great reload time. My viewers, you can see the reload time if you saw the reload time.
I can literally just put
Awesome.
those guns on my destroyer and then blast you out of the, ocean.
Now, do I continue this area being a anti-aircraft battery, or should I add in another? Lot of-
130s. It was 130 US, right? So 3 seconds reload time, 3 seconds reload time both. Yeah, I think I know which one he's using. He's using this one, the very not wanted one, but AO, who cares?
What second reload has it got?
3 seconds and damage output of 500,000. Yep.
3 seconds.
Yep. That was. Yep. That's the one I think you're using. At least I think so.
I think it says 0.3, or is there no point there? It looks
Look
like
at
there's
it.
a point there, but
Oh, you haven't gotten the new updated one. You're missing out. I'm just gonna say that.
I didn't even know you put an update to your mod pack, OP.
I think I will really need to put out a mod pack update because we have to get rid of those pesky little overpowered lollyboat destroyers. Like, we will really have to stop those over OP'd lollyboat destroyers. Okay, then I will say you are not allowed to use those guns because they are not realistic.
Too late.
Nope. Or I will
Too
use
late.
them against you. Or I have the right to use my OP guns. And then it won't even matter if I have an envy or not because I will still blast you out of the sea.
I think if both our ships have these guns, we'd be both blasting each other out to sea.
Well, not if I have more HP than you.
True, but
I would have
how would,
blasted.
how would you know my HP?
What? I just spam a few. I just take a 1 and then spam a few hundred zeros after it. Finished. While you're still pinging me with the one shot, I'm annihilating your ship with a few dozen shots. Rapid reload beamy.
I say, for the most part, I actually kind of like the way I've done the superstructure here.
I can't see it, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't want you to know my HP pool.
Well, it wouldn't matter, would it now? I just take my torpedoes and bam, out of the water you go. Or I make... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go open Unity now, and I'm going to make a gun.
OP.
You know, if you got people who've got OP weapons, you can always blast them out of the water anyways.
OP.
Yeah.
We never. You are. Could we agree on you're not allowed to make guns that are going to be used in this challenge?
Okay, then I want you to agree to not using OP guns. Either that or nothing. Well, actually, either that or hell. I mean, just duplicate this, go, change the ID of the gun to 952, 9952, mod 6, and this one's just very fast reloading, rotation speed, doesn't matter, range,
you're
spam
now-
a few hundreds.
You know, now I could technically say that you're cheating.
What? I'm not. You are cheating too, if that were the case.
But
What? But...
you are actually making guns that is for the sole set of just on purposely making sure that you win.
What?
You
You were also going to use it to win, right? So it's no difference, right?
I didn't make guns specifically so I can win.
But you used them.
re-
But you used them.
I
You used them.
used weaponry that was made before the challenge started.
You actually placed them while the challenge, so not really. Let's go 1, and then spam a lot of
So-
zeros. Boom.
Viewers, if you're watching this later on, and before we do the next stream, please put in the comments if we should make a rule that we can only use guns that were made before the challenge started in terms of like gun mods and everything.
But then I want you to not use that gun then. That's the only time I'm going to accept it. If you're not using OP guns that were made during the OP era. And I won't use my OP guns which were made during the OP era. That's the only time I'm going to accept that rule.
Okay, I'll find a different version of those 5-inch guns.
There's
God, now I have to actually account for elevators.
Or you could go literally onto the Naval Art Discord and go into mods, because literally all mods are published there right now. And I must say, there are quite a lot of good mods currently in mods Naval
Hold
Art.
on a second, viewers, you are about to see the Naval Art mod servers right now. Go up further. So basically, in this small part of the video, you're about to see a tutorial on how to get in Naval Art mods, basically, I think.
Oh, and I updated the GK mods, the Corsair First mods. You should maybe take a look at it. Yes, there's one called Some US Guns 2, which is under the...
Whereabouts is that?
in hashtag mods.
Yeah, I am in mods. I'm scrolling up through it right now. I'm currently at B29. IGN torpedo launchers, don't need. Luftwaffe aircraft pack, Albacore pack, although it doesn't just include the Albacore.
Okay, you're somewhere way over. You're too far ahead to really see what I am currently wanting to show you.
Japanese aircraft. I've gone back down.
Yes, over the Japanese aircraft. No, wait. Yes, over the Japanese aircraft comes the Japanese mod pack. Then comes the guns. Then comes Russian guns. Then come British guns. Then comes some more guns. Then comes the Sherman tank. And over that, there's another random thing. And then there's my mod with some US guns too. Which has the modded rangefinders, which will roughly tell you where your shots will hit, 203 gun, Des Moines guns, and all the other whatnots. You see that one?
I think, yeah, I think it's coming up in my downloads. Hold on a second.
Ooh, server. I might get that one.
This is definitely going to confirm the fact I'm a part of another failed project, but yeah, I'm currently cutting off all my captures and just having the another failed project logo come up while I sort through this downloading.
Yeah, and then there was the GK gun mod pack because Good Old Kurfürst was getting removed, and we all missed the Good Old Kurfürst. Actually, to be honest, I don't even know if people really missed Good Old Kurfürst because, as far as I hear, the Preußen has good turret angles. So, is it missed? I don't know. Do I miss it? Maybe. I mean, it's cool. Its hull looks cool, and its guns also looks good, but you know, all within its own rights.
Okay, I've installed the Some US Guns mod.
2, right?
Viewers, I am now going to save the design under a name.
Asparagus.
Seeing as I'm going to be starting a new nation in, you know what?
Asparagus.
I have about 500 seconds to think of a name before this auto saves over the hull, and I have to then go for a load of annoying processes to get this hull back to the way it was.
Asparagus. Aspirations.
I'll go with the usual HFS starting for right now. Name.
Did you say HFS or HSF?
HFS.
Okay.
Alright.
Because there's an anime called HSF, Harikaze, you know, the ship from an anime. Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, ship name
Let
generator.
me entertain you. Da 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 da. Let me
Inspector.
entertain you. Da, da, da. Let me entertain you. Da, 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 da. Let me. God, scrolling down mods, hashtag mods is like a scrolling down memory lane.
Right, viewers, I've gotten the name.
Because let me entertain you. Dun, 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 dun. Let me
Wing song?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. I don't know.
God.
I just randomly chose.
SPEs. Ah,
Anyways,
the
back to work.
Inspector, and then I'm going to turn off Naval Art, relaunch Naval Art, and then bring you guys back into viewing.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Relaunch Naval Art. Okay. Thank you for putting up with the
Now, finally.
another failed project logo being up there.
Mark 57. This was used
Although
on the
ne-
Iowa class? Oh, cool. Interesting. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Although I don't
How the
think the
hell is that
failed
supposed to
project
fit there?
yeah, the failed project logo isn't going to be used in another failed project
Boom. Fits.
related.
Okay, I'm gonna remove that because that
Thing,
is
yeah.
way too big. Hmm.
So yeah, in the some US guns it has a non-overpowered version of the 150s, correct?
It has the upgraded and more balanced version, yes. I think.
Right. So 130.
You know, this is the gun that has been made in the Balance era, where wargaming had no direct influence on me anymore. uh, although undeniably I did still retain some of the, you know.
Overpoweredness.
Hey, okay. Firstly, enjoy guiding shell shots, which do minimal amount of damage, but they still they guide you onto target. So that kind of happened. Let me entertain you. I don't know if this is copyrighted or not. Actually, I wonder, can you copyright songs if people sing them themselves?
If I remember, no, YouTube classes that as cover, but if I remember correctly, actually, Queen songs aren't copyright claimed for the internet.
Really?
Queen being a nice band and everything, didn't go through the whole copyright claiming thing on the internet, or that's according to a YouTuber I watched a while back that actually used that song when he used the song Another One Bites the Dust when he announced that another airline stopped using a 747 and saying, thanks Queen for making it not copyrighted, not being able to give me copyright claim for that.
Well, thank you, Queens. I too thank you for that. Wait, so that means every Queen song theoretically is not copyrighted, right?
I'm not sure about Under Pressure because that was also done with David Bowie and yeah.
No, every Queen song that was made by Queens themselves.
Yes, every Queen song by Queen themselves, through what I'm aware of, is.
Does that include what was it called again? Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is this? Yeah, I think it does include that.
Yes, because
Are you putting on a Queen song on your channel?
no, obviously not. No, can't be bothered right now. British 40mm Bofors or Japanese 40mm Bofors? Which one's better?
Question to any viewers who actually are more aware of the YouTube copyright system than me or OP. Is it actually true that Queen songs don't get you copyright claimed?
That would be interesting. Jesus. Who came up with this abomination? The British? Oh yeah, they did. Oops, it's the British. The
Well,
British are coming, the British are coming. I mean, look at this monstrosity. I mean, how can a person look at this and go,
Hold on.
this is so... Who invented this stupid gun?
It actually looks okay.
This has 4 barrels. Okay, how does accuracy exist with this thing? I mean,
Well,
even the pom-pom guns looked better and were probably better. I mean,
well, it just meant the guns could cover all this, a lot of distance.
lot distance my ass. That's not lot of distance.
As in, like,
Yes,
the shell could be spread out further.
let's mount
So-
rocket launchers on our destroyer, because apparently our destroyer is not modern enough. It must now have rocket launchers. I mean, I have not had enough drums for today, but who cares?
Could we not use rockets?
I am joking. Of course I would never put rockets on it.
Right, so
Of course I wouldn't.
what I'm gonna add on to this thing is just small torpedoes.
Yay. Dildo guns.
Is there any
HMS dildo guns. Not that you come up with the
Ditto.
wrong idea. Yeah, ditto. Okay, sorry. I got shit. Shit. I didn't meant to call it that. Sorry. I'll take it back, please. I called the ditto.
That's
Oh,
something
fuck.
I would expect off Josh.
I was so carried away. I just literally called it ditto. I mean, you can mix up the I for L, to be honest, though. Oh yes, the anti-aircraft gun which the hood had mounted on it, which was really useless at its time.
What
This
was
one,
it actually? What? Hold on a sec. Let me see.
this one.
That's not the anti-aircraft gun that was on Hood.
Yes, that was the rocket launcher. They put
Hood
rocket.
never had a rocket launcher.
I thought it did have a rocket launcher.
No, Hood never survived long enough to the rocket age.
No, I mean like it did have a rocket launcher, right? Let me check.
No.
Did Hood have a rocket launcher? Okay. Wait, no.
Hold on.
Two quadruple mountings for the Vickers 0.5 inch 12.7mm Mark III machine gun was added. To those were added 5 unrotated projectile UP launchers in 1940, each launcher carrying 27-inch 178mm rockets. It did have a rocket launcher.
Well, stand me corrected. Must be why it exploded.
No, that was actually its guns. Just
Yeah.
you know, it's. We all know that British battle cruisers always exploded. So
Not HMS Tiger.
Okay, but most of them did.
Most of them did.
I am looking at you, Britain's battle cruisers who were partaking in a specific battle against the German High Command. Seas Fleet.
Scotland.
Yes.
Which I actually found, if one Commodore good enough was good enough at his job,
Yeah.
we would have actually been able to have defeated the German High Sea Fleet, because
Would
good
have
enough
been the word.
as good enough when the Germans were retreating, but gave reports to the Germans being in all directions but the actual direction they were, which then made it that hardly any British ships were there to stop the Germans from actually escaping.
Yeah.
Damn you, Commodore good enough.
Oh. That's why we
I'm
have
now
professionals in the military.
I'm now just wondering how much he had to bribe people so he could be in the Navy. But it was also literally because of Commodore's incompetence that later on Jellicoe was actually taken out of being actively on ships
Yeah.
because
In the Navy.
because of how bad Jutland was.
In the Navy.
Because while we lost quite a lot of battle cruisers, Germany only lost one battle cruiser and then 3 dreadnoughts,
Yeah.
basically.
Welcome to Germany. We kill shit. We come and we kill and then we go. Veni vidi vici. Kam sa siegte.
Right. Inspector is equipped with 2 torpedo launchers.
I would really want to mount these 128s.
Hold on a second.
I like these GK guns. Like they are very fun. Like, theoretically, they could be said Hermelin guns because they are mounted also on the Hermelin, but I don't know if that one existed. But let's face it, the Große Kufus never existed either. So yeah. And I don't think these existed either. I do not know. I do not know my military history as good as a historian. Please do not bully me.
They could have been on paper designs because with World of Warships they usually a lot use on paper designs that
Yes, let's mount a artillery gun on a ship because
the
yes.
800mm gun.
Come to my stream. Come to my stream, dear friends.
Yeah.
And we shall visit the world of 406 artillery mounts. Let's slap them on top of each other because why not? Let's mount them behind each other. Oh, look at this. Now I've got 406s.
That is not something for a destroyer.
Now it's not got torpedoes anymore. No. It now has guns.
And then this area is.
Look at this. This is. Can I just say these 406s are genius, and I'm listening. I think. No, I'm not listening. Good. I nearly thought I was listening. Imagine if I was listening. I am
Right.
sort of artillery mounts. Ready.
Okay, so recently my mouse has been having this problem with that it's
Fire. No, it's not firing.
recently
supposed to
my
fire.
mouse has been having this problem of it's been double clicking when I don't want it to.
Okay. Happens to me too. It always happens. Target sighted. Bam! Here it goes. Here it goes. See those shells flying.
Okay.
Okay, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Assumption. Now the gun is ready to fire. Oh, come on. What the hell is this? Okay, let's put the dual purpose guns into, dual purpose mode so they can shush for a while. Okay, now these are just blaring me. Oh, stop it. Okay, we've got 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds,
Okay.
4 seconds, 3
How
seconds.
is 140 armor for a light cruiser?
I think that's relatively balanced. Oh, look at these shells. 406. This is 406? You kidding me, right? This is no way 406. It's 406 my ass. Look at these big guns. They're so big. They are big. They are glorious. Can I shoot? M guns.
Uh-oh. I've done is a normal thing for me, which also at the same time helps to stop going overweight.
Yeah.
I haven't armored the bottom of the ship, the very bottom of the ship at all, because it's underwater.
Yeah.
And if torpedoes are hitting, and really with this thing, if torpedoes are hitting it, it's already doomed, even if it doesn't have armor. Even if it does have armor there, I mean.
I should really make a fortress for these 406 guns. They're like really cool. I really like these 406 guns.
And you can do so.
Can
Although
I?
Not make...
Yeah, well, we're not making fortresses, but like once we
Yeah.
make like, actually, you know what we should do after this? We should make ports for our ships. Like that each port, that each port we make can accommodate all ship types, like all ship types that we make.
I would like to make a pass on that one myself.
Why? It's just such a good idea. It's like, you know, you're making ports for your ships. And that basically means if you can't fit that thing into a port, what the hell were you making?
And as you can see, viewers, I am now just strapping on wherever possible more Bofors mounts, and
He is strapping on too many Bofors mounts, isn't he now?
also, I think I could... No, I'm not going to go with the... whatever they're called. Could you please
Oerlikons.
say yes. I'm not going to be adding those to this thing.
Why not?
Okay, I will do as a bit along the bow here. So,
Would be fun.
Thunderbolts.
Would be fun. Fun.
Oerlikon Thunderbolts.
Okay, so we're gonna put our armor around that here. This is gonna be our armor. Let's see, does it still stay over the waterline? If it does, hurrah! If it doesn't, crap. And if it, yep, it stays over water. It floats. It floats, ladies and gentlemen. It floats. Hurrah! Huzzah! The winged huzzahs has come. Have come. Will come.
Hold on a sec.
Might come.
I've just been given a really good moment to do a Sabaton meme, but
And now I will ruin it for you. Ha 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 ha. What the hell did those things just jump into the water, or did they just jump over water? Anyways, torpedo turning time.
viewers here who are
Ready.
fans of Sabaton would know what meme I'm talking
Pong pong
about.
pong 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 pong.
When the Winged Hussars are... Hold on a sec. I've actually got Winged Hussars on my Spotify playlist.
You want to get us copyrighted, don't you? And you were the one who was complaining, oh, please don't get us copyrighted. Look at me, I don't want to get copyrighted.
It's only going to be a very small, small snippet of when the Winged Hussars arrived and then just stop there.
Well, I know we can't do that then. Let's set someone silent while we are at it. Now nobody can hear it on my end of the stream. I've muted you for the whole stream. So basically you can play it now and the whole stream won't hear anything. Yes. Okay, meanwhile we can put back the desktop audio so we can hear you, as well as me. And and I quote, important voice. Selfish.
There we go. There we go. Done the small bit of the meme that came into my head from when you said when the Winged Hussars arrived.
Didn't hear anything, but okay. I'll take it.
My viewers would have briefly have heard it. Oh god. Right, I'm just starting to paint what I've got currently here because
Jesus, you're already at with painting.
yeah.
I haven't even finished building my ship yet.
And bearing in mind as well, this is a ship I've spent more time on. There have been quite a lot. There have been quite a few of them recently where I've been spending more time than I normally do on ships.
That's good. That's what you're supposed to do, son. You know, you're supposed to put more effort, more time into these things. You know, ships require love as much as your husband, wife, and whatever, whatnot. Who cares? Whatever. I'm not a love life. I don't know it all. I don't know anything about love. For I am lonely.
Owner of
Lo-
a lonely heart.
No, that's the wrong one. Do you know this one? Lonely, I am so. That's a classic.
No, I much prefer Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes.
Don't know that person. I think
Yes are actually a band.
okay, don't know band. Obviously
Uh,
not, because otherwise I wouldn't have called it a person.
They're mainly known in modern day culture for their song Roundabout, especially because it's part of the To Be Continued meme.
Da, 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 da.
No, as in no. Yeah. The dun 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 dun.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know that one. I don't know that one then. I was only thinking of the JoJo one, you know, the end credits of JoJo, first few seasons, I think it was. Actually, you get quite a lot of good songs from animes nowadays. Respect the weeb. Respect everybody. Respect. Respect. Show respect
To your elders.
maybe depending on how they treat you. Always treat somebody like you're getting treated. So if you get treated like shit, treat them like shit. Although maybe first you might want to try to like be nice, but like if
Hold
they
on.
keep treating you like they're going to treat you forever,
Okay.
stop trying to treat them good. Yeah?
Should I do here's something for you that I'm gonna ask you about. Should I do
Ooh.
watch my Discord stream to look, should I do a black main hull or my usual blue for the main hull?
Can you make it grey? Can you make one
No.
that is actually normal coloured? Can you
that
make a
doesn't
deck?
go that doesn't go along with my usual naval doctrine, and no, I'm
Also,
not gonna
this
make
is
a deck.
no way in hell a light cruiser.
It's an anti-aircraft cruiser.
Then it's a heavy anti-aircraft cruiser. Brand it correctly. It's not a light anti-aircraft cruiser. It's not even a anti-aircraft cruiser, it's a heavy anti-aircraft cruiser. Because no thing is armoured as heavily as that. That is like the most heavily armoured thing I've ever seen out there.
Oh,
Except for
so
the Yamato, obviously. Like,
no,
Yamato
actually,
takes first place.
isn't heavily armored.
You're joking, right?
Its armor is pretty standard for a light cruiser, 140 along the belt area and the guns. Everywhere else is 32 or 16.
You've got to be kidding me, right? Seriously, you should be, you know, investing in better things.
Yeah, I can make the anti-fountain a bit higher actually up to here because about there is where I want the waterline to come up to.
0.8, and I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go 0.8. Bam! Now we've got that out of the way we go. 0, 0, 0. Yes, we are making these
But
very
yeah,
fancy panels.
this thing's intended role is anti-aircraft. Nothing else.
Wow,
Just
bravo,
anti-aircraft.
you have now cleared up any kind of confusion in the crowd, which was
I
never existent.
already mentioned it earlier as well anyway.
Yes, acknowledged. 11, 11, 11, see if that works better. Yeah, it works better. Actually, how's it if it's totally black? Yeah, let's keep it that way, it looks good, it looks okay.
Well, actually,
no.
yeah, I'm gonna pull what I did with AMC 21 Blackbeard on this thing and the anti-fouling, then black, and then the standard Upperworks color.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Inspector class light cruiser.
Ooh, nice name.
I was originally saving the name for what would have been my first aircraft carrier design, but then I thought, nah, I'll name this thing Inspector.
Okay. Just make sure you don't get copyright claim for that. You know, because Inspector sounds very close to Spectre. Just saying.
But one thing I actually sort of now thinking with this much darker paint scheme than normal, this
Yeah,
thing could actually be used in stealth missions.
I guess so, yes. It could. Could. Very much could. So, I'm gonna duplicate this. Bam. 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 We're gonna have a mast in the middle here. We're gonna mount it on a
Okay,
masting
now
mount.
time for me to see how much editing I need to do to make sure this thing actually sits correctly in the waterline.
Okay. Actually, I should make this hull a bit lighter, shouldn't I? 222, 222, 222.
And I'll have a mint while I'm at it.
155, 155, and then
Actually-
177.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
166.
I was about to say it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but then
122, 122, 133.
yeah, it's still too high in the water from what I put on the design
131.
specifications.
Okay, 127. Maybe that works better. Yeah, that looks way better. So let's use this color.
So in this too high in the water setup, and this is before I fully having a dedicated propulsion system that I know would be good for the ship.
Yeah.
I'm going to test out this thing's top speed,
Oh, okay.
which is the little, to say the least.
Oh, by the way, what do you find my grey colour? How does it look like?
Hold on. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks okay.
It's brilliant white. It's like it's gonna stand out. It's not a night raider, that's for sure. This thing ain't gonna be competing in night battles anytime soon.
Viewers, I'm just wondering, do you think we should include AMCs into this?
Anti-Minecraft? What?
AMCs on merchant cruisers?
Okay, no way, Jose. No way. Not happening. Not happening, mate. Sorry. It's just not happening. I just can't see it happening.
Okay.
So, no. My honest answer is no.
But literally, when we load in the mission and everything for all the ships in the files,
Yeah. Then we will have some kind of merchant vessel, but I think that, you know,
we're lit.
this is,
It's lit.
it's going to be like the last thing, one of the last things that we're going to add
Yeah.
to the whole thing.
I've actually just realised our processing units are going to be put to the test.
Oh yeah, they are. That's the great thing about processing units. They're supposed to be put to the test. You know, they're supposed to endure things that normal brain
Right.
couldn't. I mean, normal ship couldn't. Normal PC couldn't. You know, the better a computer, the better its processing power, the more it can handle. It's basically proving that our computers are good and do not suck.
Okay, I have made some minor adjustments to the armor scheme.
And I
This
quote,
should hope-
minor.
Yeah, this should hopefully weigh us down enough that we are up to the normal waterline that I want.
Or maybe you could reduce the amount of hole that's sticking out of there so you don't make yourself the biggest target in history. I mean, I could see you from the skies, literally. And I don't think any kind of anti-aircraft power would stop that.
Wait, no. Back. Reduce the length to 30
Paint.
on each piece. And then move back. So yeah, with my hull I originally made months ago that I'm using for this thing,
Yeah,
I've done 2 shortenings to it
yeah.
and made a pretty effective anti-aircraft light cruiser out of it.
Well, it's quite big for an anti-aircraft cruiser. Bit too big. I'm sure everybody can go complaining, oh, there is no too big, but there is too big. It's when, you know, the cost of repairing, maintaining and keeping that ship on float becomes so much, you basically might as well argue, well, why are we even having this ship? My destroyer is not big, if in case you're going to complain about, oh, it is big. It's not. It's small. Relatively small. Boom.
Right.
Boom. M, 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 M.
Yeah. Make sure that's saved again. This is a bit better on the forward length, don't you agree?
What? Right, let me look. Still too long. I can still shoot that thing from out of the sky. Like, I literally, how big your ship is, I do not even need to get close to your anti-aircraft and drop a bomb on it. It is guaranteed to hit.
How would you know it's guaranteed to hit?
Because your ship is so big. Like, I wouldn't even need to put an effort into, like, sinking that ship. It's just like, oh, there's a target. Oh, let me shoot at it. Oh, I hit. Would you look at that? I hit again. Oh, would you look at that? I hit again.
I could say the same for a lot of your ships you say are indestructible. Envy, for example.
Yes, but that one's supposed to be big, you know? And it's supposed to take hits. That's why it's got something called armor. Yours is an anti-aircraft cruiser. It doesn't really have anything to throw against an enemy ship. Much less battleship guns, you know? My thing has battleship guns. It can throw at least something against enemies.
It's decent. It's better than a normal destroyer and better than the Atlanta was.
Yes, but it's bigger than the Atlanta. And I will say this. It was bigger than the Atlanta by at least 2 times. It's like 2 times as big as the Atlanta. At least. Like, it's got way more guns than Atlanta.
Yeah.
Which may sound good, but it's still the same guns as the Atlanta, which is not good. Considering the guns on the Atlanta were not good. I mean, what you're going to do with 127 and in this case 130mm guns against the battleship? The only thing you can do is farm their superstructure. And I think you know where this is going. I am removing a large portion of my superstructure. Because I noticed how big my superstructure is. And therefore I'm going to make it smaller. So it doesn't get farmed by petty little anti-aircraft cruisers. And everything that could theoretically be big will get very big armor. So you can't penetrate it in the first place. Then you can only watch and see as all your shells will come and say, this didn't penetrate, this didn't penetrate, I didn't penetrate, none penetrated.
This thing is not intended to be in a surface gunfight.
That's what they said when they were making the Atlanta. Do you know what happened to the Atlanta?
Ended up getting into surface gunfight.
Exactly. Do you know what's gonna happen to this ship?
Ends up getting into surface gunfights and
Loses
this-
and blows up spectacularly because my secondaries even shred through that thing like it's paper.
But this is
What makes
More
this more better?
more likely not going to end up like the Atlantas I know. Well, the Atlantas in that friendly fire was a major cause in their sinkings as well.
How do you know that? How can you know that?
As last check, friendly fire is not implemented in the game.
Yes, but like I'm talking about something more important than that. And that would be, how do you know that thing is gonna survive? Like, let's face it. It's not. I just don't see a future for that thing if it like.
Compared to contemporary real life design Atlantas, this thing is actually more armored.
Yes, bravo. It's more armored. Anything else?
I'm sorting out some of the it's too large problem.
Okay, that's good. Because otherwise I would have screamed, "It's too large,"
That's what she said.
which I'm probably still going to have to say even after what you did. Zero point 0.8. Let's make it 0.8. Then let's make this 0.8. Now I will quickly have to open warships because I want to. Originally, I was planning to recreate the Harugumo mast, but now that I look at it, my ship won't be able to support such a thing. So I decided I'm going to remove the funnel because my ship doesn't really need a funnel. It's not using boilers anymore. It's using diesel turbines, which don't really need much funneling anyways, I think. Well, they do need funnels, but they don't need as many funnels as, you know, the other ship used to.
Yeah. Okay. If Inspector can reach 32 knots.
Which is worrisome, yeah.
Oh shoot. Stop the ship.
Now he's going too fast. See, that's the
No.
problem.
No, we're nosediving.
Your nose. What the hell did you do? Ooh! I think I know what happened. I think you put too much armor on the front part, didn't you? And then you let
No.
it sail.
It's all the same. The armor's all the same along the entire ship.
Okay, I would still like to know what the hell did you do?
I don't know, but all I did was I shortened the length of the bow.
Wow. Wow. Anyways, I will quickly just 0.1,
Oh,
0.1,
oh,
and
I
then
see my problem now.
he can see things now. Oh my lord.
I
Oh
know what my problem
lord.
is. I'm gonna need to redo these propeller shafts again.
Oh no.
Oh god. What does the REM song say again?
I don't know.
It's the end of the world as we know
Okay,
it.
okay, can we please not sing that right now? I think there are many people who do not want to be reminded of the real world right now. This is
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
after all.
I do
This
apologize.
is gaming. We are here for fun. Ignore the real world. This is the world of comfort and fun and happy thoughts. Happy thoughts count. Happy
Think
thoughts
happy
like it's like think happy thoughts and then it's like wait, what was that we thought? I mean,
Like-
there's still food. And we're all still here, we're having fun, enjoying life.
You never know, one of our viewers could currently be
Okay,
watching
okay,
us
sure,
and
sure,
then be- Okay, I'll stop.
Although I have some problems with the arguments of saying that somebody could be, you know, taken and
No,
hostage.
hit by a missile as of right now.
I mean, that is possible, but I doubt they would have access to a, you know, television by then. Because the thing got obliterated. Anyways, we're getting off topic. That is bad. So 0.6, and then we go and we look and we see third, I guess.
It doesn't look the best, viewers, but who cares?
Spam sixes. I'm spamming sixes. That's this thing is like period 6, because like that is a third of, you know, the main thing.
Okay.
Spamming
Hopefully, viewers,
sixes.
this ship should no longer have nosedives now.
Suddenly it nosedives. Wow, genius!
It is actually not nosediving.
Hurrah!
34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40 knots, 41, 42, 43.
I'm happy when we get realistic simulations, you know. Then it will be impossible for you to reach the 50 knots you're already reaching. Oh my god, this is illegal.
Do you think I should tone down the amount of horsepower on the nuclear reactor?
Either I tone it up on the amount of horsepowers on my reactor, which is not a reactor, it's a diesel generator. Oh yes, you turn it down on yours. Also, God, that firepower. I regret nothing. Also, how the hell are you not shooting down planes? Oh, no, he's shooting down planes now. Bravo. He's shooting down plane. Oh, he only shot down one plane, bruh.
It's because they keep switching targets.
Well, that's not good, is it now? Oh, yay. They hit something. Also, your guns are missing because your gunners are so bad. Great. Maybe if we can do this, we can get 0.5, and then we're
We'll
done.
have you know that this is new equipment we're working with.
And I quote, "This is new equipment." What is that for excuses? It's just excuses. 345. So
As we're
3
still
is
used
half.
to the auto loaders that are put into these 130 guns.
It's automated. You don't do anything. You let them run. They do it by themselves, just like a computer. $3.45. Does that work?
Okay, viewers, I'm going back to dock. And that is the Inspector class AA cruiser completed. Which I'm going to do a very quick finishing off more editing to the Deku.
Yeah.
And then that would be the end of the episode on my end.
Oh. Oh. Why?
Oh god, yeah. Oh, and you know the Dunlop that was used in a video earlier, viewers, for those of you that actually watched that video? That thing is fully gone now because I used the Dunlop, changed its hull up a lot, and made that into the Stormbounds that were on screen earlier.
Okay. So my.
I passed Deku again, haven't I? Yeah, I passed Deku again.
Bravo. I congratulate you on stupid.
Okay, so this, viewers, is the battle cruisers that will be consistent of my fleet. The
Yeah. Continue.
battle cruiser HFS Deku. Yes, viewers, before you question, this is named after Deku from My Hero Academia.
I don't think many were thinking about that, but sure. Continue. I'm being honest.
This thing originally had a massive torpedo tower here.
Had being the big word.
Yes.
Doesn't anymore.
Yes. And it still has the same amount of torpedoes, just spread out more along the ship, and armor-wise, it's okay, but thing is though, this thing's major stern heavy, and this was all my attempts to try and stop the stern heaviness, was to try and get rid of the all make the bow less all or nothing, and it didn't work.
Well, don't expect everything to work straight after you tried it. Patience. That's what I said. Patience. Must be practiced. You must wait patiently for it to work. You must sit there and hope it will work. And then one day it may work. Or one day you may be sitting on your computer just screaming out loud because it won't work.
And the next thing I want to do is the secondary guns.
I still have to finish my destroyer.
I have recently been told that there are much better secondary guns for me to use. on this thing.
Oh yes, there have been new secondaries released, yeah. Admittedly too many, but secondary guns nonetheless.
And I could, and in fact am, actually not going to change the secondary guns.
British gun directors? Nope, too big. Way too big. Would have been funny though to like mount maybe
Oh
one
yeah,
or two.
there's the radar there. I'm also going to need a rangefinder.
Ooh, nope, can't mount those European Swedish. Ooh, torpedo directors. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, 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 please. Although I will mount them here in this area because between those two torpedoes. Actually, I could fit 3 torpedoes. Ooh, Shimakaze torpedo layout. Let's go. Oh, no. Not good. Scroll, scroll, scroll. There. Duplicate.
I'll put this, although it's kind of unrealistic, but it would still show me where my shells would land.
Okay.
I'm putting this on the... Hold on a sec. I just want to confirm, seeing as you're the one who made this mod here.
Which?
The rangefinder that shows where you're actually going to hit.
Yeah.
Would this still be able to work with the forward guns with where it is?
I don't know. You have to test it. It's pretty much a confusing system. It works just like a gun. That's all I will say. It works
Okay,
just.
then I've got to make sure that these are in placements then where I can actually effectively use them. Right, I need to get a small adjustable hull piece.
God, you don't sound very good, do you? You should get some rest and get healthy.
It was just that the drink I had,
Went the wrong way.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what it's like.
Yes. Yes. You experience pain and suffering.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I found only the catapults have to be up here for my aircraft.
Okay.
Because, for some reason in this game, aircraft always get teleported to the catapults anyway when they get to take off. So, go there and there. And I can actually now also reduce the catapult number to 1 just central catapult.
Okay, so we may want to move this torpedo back a bit. Mount a destroyer thruster here.
Take off the angle. And then move that to 90 there.
I think I did something stupid, but I will still carry on doing it. Yeah,
Okay, so
first we're gonna place this here.
rangefinder there. And for this one, it's gonna have a weird looking placement, but who cares? Really,
Cause
who cares?
we don't da 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 da. Damn. Protrusion, protruding.
But yeah, viewers, I'm not changing Deku's superstructure, so
Oh no, sad moments.
hold hold on a second. Could I fit this on the tower just below where the radar is?
No.
Oh yes, I can.
No. 0.
Okay.
4.
I actually need to do some more things to increase the accuracy of Deku here, so
Isn't it accurate enough?
it's at 93.3.
Ah, whoops. Ah well, doesn't matter.
Okay. And then
Get rid of this, this. I think I will do these thermal panels last, because they are kind of the thing which guides sailors and tells them where roughly they're going to be walking.
okay. Deku's accuracy is now 103.6.
Jesus, what the hell did you do?
But Deku does have weaknesses that
I pray so. I do not want to get, you know, killed by such a thing. It's a monster. A literal monster you've created. I mean, with the amount of reload, accuracy and everything else, it's just gonna shred things to pieces, isn't it?
my Dekus, they're 15-inch guns. I will just bring them up. These things. Their reload time is 26 seconds. Traverse time 5 degrees a second. Their caliber is 381, obviously 15-inch. Damage is 6,300.
Wow. Wow.
So, yeah, these 15-inch guns aren't really that good, I think. I don't think.
What do you mean?
Hold on a
Not
sec.
good enough.
What is standard damage
Shush,
for, like,
honestly.
other similar guns?
God. P.E. paint.
7,000.
Paint.
Actually, compared to similar guns, it is actually okay.
Yes. Because it is. Now be silent about it's not being good. For it is good.
Please note, viewers, this isn't a refit version of Deku, which a refit version has, which I need to rebuild because I accidentally deleted it, has superimposement secondary guns, so more of them, basically. But yeah, out of my fleet, already my anti-aircraft support / scout cruiser
Yes.
and my
It will protect
Battle
your.
cruiser
It will protect
completed.
your battleships, hopefully. Because if it doesn't, I will laugh at your ships. And that ship in specific. Because if anti-aircraft cruiser can't defend against aircraft, I'm just gonna laugh and die.
How many battleship classes can we put forward for the fleet?
I really want to say 1, but like that would be unrealistic. That
2.
would 3,
Okay.
because I don't think, like, when I think of the remember, like, Japanese had a lot of different ships, didn't they? Like, they had Fusos, Nagatos, and Yamatos, and they were running around happily, sort of, until, you know, they got kicked by American aircraft out of, you know, the Pacific, and then after that everything went pretty much
Well,
in,
out of existence. Not
that
just-
that happened later. That happened later. We are not at that point yet.
Well, especially Nagato's happen later.
Nagata still existed, right? I think.
Nagato's a wreck now.
Yeah, well, you know, it got
wreck
nuked. It got
Near
nuked.
Bikini Atoll.
Yes, it got nuked.
What
Why
the
did
Prince
that?
Eugen?
Why did the Prince Eugen have to be there? Like, out of all ships, that was worthy of becoming a, museum ship.
Literally because it's famed with being with Bismarck.
Not just that. There's many reasons why I think it should have been with like museum ship thingamabobs.
Among the facts as well, it was the last major German warship that was actively serviceable by the end of World War II.
That too.
We would have more heavy crews around today.
Well, and it survived a nuclear bomb.
2 of them.
Yes.
I
Like,
would understand. I'd understand the radiation thing, but yeah, they could have just with safety precautions as well, made sure that the ship was at least able to be kept afloat until she was decontaminated enough so that she could then be turned into a museum.
yeah. I'm going to be honest here, I have a slight
Look
bias
at
for.
Laffy. Look at Laffy, for example. She was also a part of the Bikini Atoll tests.
Yeah, and she survived.
She survived and was put back into service.
Yes.
And she's now the only surviving member of her class left today.
Yeah. Damn Americans have to take every German ship from us. Except for our submarines. They kept one for us. They left one for us.
Yeah, 505, which is the only time they actually captured the Enigma,
Yeah?
although they didn't
Wait,
decode
wait,
it.
wait, I quickly go. He's not here. Yeah, you were saying.
U-505 was the only time the Americans captured the Enigma, although they actually didn't decode it. They just gave it to Britain for us to do all the decoding.
Yes, have fun decoding while Americans
No, they
go
like-
on.
Well, Americans carry on just capturing U-boats.
Yes, having peace, quote
But
unquote.
also, U-505 has in history the only submarine commander to commit suicide because of combat stress while he was in his submarine, they were in the submarine.
Yeah. And that's part
During-
of history nobody wants that,
During a depth charge raid that set crew morale quite low because of the captain shooting himself, and it's actually believed that low morale actually led to the ship not being scuttled properly when it came time to scuttle it.
Yeah.
And it ended up obviously getting captured.
And where is it now?
A museum in America.
And you said it's the only surviving submarine.
No, it's not the only surviving one, but it's the only one that it's the only surviving one that was captured during the war. Or I believe so anyway.
Okay.
I don't know about if the other surviving U-boats were captured during the war. Okay, I've toned down the nuclear reactor a bit. How does 42 knots sound as the speed for the Inspector?
You're pushing it, to say the least, but sure, I guess.
But realistically, this is only sea trial speed, really,
Yeah.
basically. But in reality, they wouldn't push this. In reality, the ship would only be pushed that far if it were actual combat.
Yeah.
but you can definitely see the sort of inspiration on my vessel from the Wyoming class battleships.
Mm.
Because if you look at the way the Wyoming class battleships are set up, it's got it with dual superimposed, and then behind that dual superimposed.
Question: are you still streaming?
Yes.
It's kind of funny. You're like, and I'm going to finish stream now, and you're still streaming.
Yeah, I'm just prolonging this as long as possible. Oh, you've actually became part of a record for the channel now. Longest continuous video.
Really?
Yes.
How long is the video now been? 2 hours and 21 minutes. That's nothing.
2 hours, 2 minutes, 33 seconds for me.
That's nothing. I've got videos which like 2 hours 40. That's like nothing. I'm currently.
Okay, considering the fact we have to do 3 battleship classes,
Well, you don't have to. You can. You can if you have
I'm
time.
gonna go with at least 2, and I'm gonna just reuse one of my.
May
designs.
I because I obviously going to take longer. May I use one of my battle cruisers?
Yes, you can use one of your battle cruisers.
I think you know which one it's gonna be.
It's the no, not the Nostradam. It's Bermuda, isn't it?
No. There's a ship.
Strom, the one for the Treaty battleship one.
Yes, exactly that one. That one. Yes. That was a great battle cruiser I found. It was effective. It
Well,
did.
viewers, I've got one of the class of battleships you would be seen in the final engagement. The Antigen class here.
Where is it? I forgot where it is.
Which, yeah,
Yeah, KMS
So-
Sturm. Yeah, Sturm. Yeah.
So basically, that's for
Yay,
all
yay,
the ships
yay,
I have
yay.
currently that
Yay.
are going into the fleet battle. I have one with 6 quad 305 rapid fires and then a bunch of 100mm 8 barrel gun secondaries. Oh, and it's got torpedoes as well.
Jesus! Says the person who has like friggin' missile launchers on his
Freaking
ship.
lasers, dude.
Friggin' lasers.
Right. Then there's the Deku with 12, 15-inch guns, 10 per broadside, and bunch of 5-inch guns and torpedoes as well. And then we have the AA cruiser Inspector with
Inspector.
with auto-loading 130 guns, a whole bunch of both his artillery and torpedoes.
Inspector.
Now, I'm just thinking, which should I use a already pre-built destroyer design or not? You know what, we'll carry on this conversation when my side of the stream is over. I hope you enjoyed, viewers. Silent service going. Oh god, never mind, hold on a second, my
And if you really want to see how things go on, you may look at my stream.
Yep, my things ran out of battery. I gotta put it in the backup. My mouse was out of battery.
Oh god.
Because
Mouse
I don't
was like,
have a, I don't have a hot.
"No, you shall
I don't-
not end stream now, for I thou exist, to stop thy power."
I think my backup isn't actually my backup. No, it
It is
isn't
your
actually.
It is your main.
Stall the viewers, entertain the viewers. I need to go get new batteries.
Okay, come to my stream, come to my stream, come to my stream.
Without shameless plugs.
Well, okay, those who want to see what I'm doing currently should come to my stream. Admittedly, that's the other thing I can say. Because, yo, let's face it, there's nothing going on his side. He's obviously cutting it short. But anyways, I'm spamming lots of torpedoes on my ship right now. I've got Shimakaze layout because Shimakaze is a good ship. Good ship. It's got a lot of torpedoes. It's got like...
Okay, I hope you haven't all been bored to death by OP.
They all have, probably, likely.
Wait, no. Everyone here is more than likely naval historians who don't get bored to death with this stuff. Okay, thank you viewers for watching Silent Service Going Silent.
How are you sure that we are being watched by naval historians?
There'd be more than likely the, well, all people interested in naval warfare.
Can I just say, sometimes you overestimate people's attention span. Just saying.
Yes, I know.
Not everybody has nerves of steel and patience of iron.
Hold on a second.
More specific,
Biggest-
German iron.
Biggest plane ever, now what the...
What? Biggest plane, now what? Now what?
Destroyed. The Russians destroyed the Antonov 225.
They did?
Yes.
Wait, wasn't that their plane though? Like,
It's Ukrainian.
oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no! Oh god! That plane's gone now! So, they've lost... Oh god! That is... Why though? Like, it's such a good plane. Like, apparently people don't care about it. That's war for you. Nobody cares. Nobody. Literally. And I think that yep. This is fine. We're gonna put both as mounts on these. We're gonna make this full on God mode. Who cares? We don't see overpowered. We only see victory. 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 Damn Tories. Entering my stream. Who dare? How dare you? How dare you? Small. And then make it small. Then let's... Actually, you know what? We're gonna make our own walls because I am not that lazy that I'm gonna not do this. So, let's make our own walls. Boom. Placed wall. Too easy. And boom. 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 Mirror it. Move it over to the other side. Bam. Now we mirror this onto the other side. And we've got some AA platforms. Time to add some AA. So we make this smaller. 3. Then we go We make it 9, 9, 9. Boom, boom. 2 places to mount some Bofors guns, or any good anti-aircraft gun. Good guns. I need good AA guns. No time for that currently.
Yeah, currently its status is unknown due to the Battle of Antonov Airport reported destroyed.
Oh, so it's still in battle. Okay, that's good. So there's a chance of it still existing. Let's hope it still exists, because if it doesn't, I am very disappointed.
Like, they haven't confirmed the fate, that they're saying that inspection by experts and report of the technical condition.
Okay. Boom. And boom. And we're gonna move this back a bit.
But yeah, the
This forward a bit.
Antonov's parent organization
Yeah.
has said that it's been destroyed and would plan to rebuild it at Russia's expense.
If
But
they won the war.
Yeah, but the Antonov company has yet to confirm those claims.
Yeah. And also they would have to first win the war, which is gonna be a tough one up and on itself, because it's Russia. They ain't gonna give up that easily. If they did, we would have world peace by now. But we don't, because some random guy thought it was a great idea to start invading people. I mean, what kind of hobbies do these guys have? Sit around going, oh, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to invade Ukraine. It's just like, boom. 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 And then we place a engine here. And there. Now we have and boom. Then we move this forwards a bit, and then move the small. This goes here, and then we boom. AA Bofors mount. Finished. We can now mount small Bofors AA guns on this destroyer. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Move it forward. And 5. And
I'm just gonna check how much time I have left.
not much, I'm guessing. Point E done, dusted. And we copy that onto the other side. Now we have 2 Bofors mounts. Very American. We're gonna have 3 smokestacks. We're gonna have 1 here, we're gonna have 1 here. Actually, second thought, we're only gonna have 2 smokestacks. Because that's the only mount I need. Really. Like, practically seen, I only need 2. No, I will need 3. I'll need 3. I'm gonna make myself 3. Because I just noticed that I have so much space, I can afford to mount 3 of them. Which is crazy, I didn't think that would happen. But, apparently, according to Naval Art, I have so much space I can afford to do such a thing as to mount this amount of Bofors onto my guns on my destroyer. By the way, Silent, I wish you good luck in trying to sink my destroyer now with your planes. I've got anti-aircraft now. Nothing shall stop me anymore, for I have the power of AA. And boom. 2 anti-aircraft mounts mounted in little posh gun mounts. Very small, very cute, very little, and very defenseless. And then we mount some here. And then we're gonna mount them on the other side. And we're gonna move them so they turn facing forwards. You know that film Greyhound, Silent?
Yeah, USS Kid.
Yeah, that you know that scene where the Bofors shooting at the submarine.
I have not watched the actual movie itself. All I know is that USS Kid
Was what?
was featured as the ship that all the recording was done on.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to put my Bofors in places where it can basically shoot down on things. Although I can't use the Bofors as actual guns. I should though, because it is a gun, and every gun in its own right has the power to shoot at things and, you know, wreck things. Well, damn. If I be damned. Apparently, this thing can kill stuff. Wait, where was the other one? Where was the other one? Where was the other one? Boom. 11.2 damage. Rounds per minute, 240. And this 0.5 seconds. 97 damage. Oh god, that thing's gonna pummel a lot of things. where is the dual mount? Because the dual mount I know gets the same treatment. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, they're saying that it's been confirmed that the Antonov has in fact been destroyed.
Oh. Oh well, there goes the error, I guess. Because of the Russians. It started with the Russians, it ended with the Russians. Well, it started with the Soviet Union, more like that.
Soviet Union in the Ukrainian part of it.
Sorry if I say this, but I just see it as Russian, so yeah. That's how I see it. Sorry. I'm sorry if I offended somebody. But then we move this down a bit. And M. Boom, 2 anti-aircraft mounts already installed. Then we mount another one. Five. Actually, I think I'm also gonna call it quits for today. I think I am going to do most of the progress off screen as to save you the pain of having to watch me doing stuff which theoretically I do not believe most of you have the power to watch for. How many hours was it already? 2 hours and 42 2:42 minutes, whatever, I don't know, too many hours. So I'm just gonna say call it quits for today and hope to see you tomorrow as I am likely to continue. So
Well, yeah, your streams definitely lasted a lot longer than mine.
I started earlier than you and I ended earlier than you. So ending screen. So with that, I thank you for watching and hope, maybe, don't know, but may we see each other next time. This was probably the most boring part of it, but I think like the last part, the final, should be the most interesting as each ship will get its last detail and finish, and then I will go over talking about each ship and their statistics and stuff like that without sound because just because. So it's just a random person on the internet, as you always know, because I am a random person on the internet doing random stuff and who cares. See you next time. Sayonara. I'm